Yeah. Haha. Oh yeah. Yo, peso a dark type. What up? But my terror type water. I ain't talking about. You fucking with peso cash shows like cloud. You talking to me? I'm like sorry.
Okay, intro.
Ain't no golden raw radio. Signing him out.
No cap.
Bite my keystone on. Try fucking with me. Couldn't be so wrong. I got Air Force One. My feet so long. He ain't talking money. He talking too long. How about different shit? I ain't on shit that you on. Like no way. This shit I'm on, boy. You under it. Stacking blue hundreds like Darian Thunder. Like shit dark. Ain't talking punishment. Bitch, I'm like okay. He blue. I'm sunning him.
Bizarre dark guy. Yo, actually, hold on.
That mean I'm two strapped. We put it shooter down. Black mask.
Look at my goat, dude. They done crazy. Hold on. They went crazy. Look at the goat. They went crazy. Hold on. I'm hitting the gas, but they talking about. That shit's so hard.
Hey, the best talk out the blade. Crit 100% your whole gang. I hold it, you say. We make go gang crash like the wave. Can't make it in a raw swing and we don't got to spray. King saying he got the flap of wings. How the fuck you flop? Snap with things, dreading out when I rhyme. I get them ass every time. She is feeling so godlike. That boy soft in the middle like Klondike. Crack a jib, but I'm really a dark type. Up the score like a villain, I'm on spice. Rep 346 in the desk, that's a home. Can't leave out the house without that potion on. In the spot with the pie, whole gang, little stone. Look lock, we don't grieve over death, we keep going. Spot 12 and we doing the dark trio dash. This shit is essential as duck trio sash. My hit to get good cut for the work. No one type stab, it's a viable slash. Just really thinking his talent is murderous. You wasn't big before me, I'm eternity. Been around this block like we cleaning the surfaces. If you the plug, I'm a circuitry circuit. Such so dumbass up. You better pray you don't miss with that banger. Yo, Glock switch on whip out mode. My Glock switch got a regenerator. Pulling out the water on my neck and he's steaming. Way past pseudo, the team straight demons. You just a champ in your region, I'm champ of the world, and that be the difference between us. You know?
I guess, bro. I might watch some vids too. I'll send you. Oh, this was actually hard. What the? They changed it. You need to change the ammo. This boy ass. We're not touching Nathan in this. Bro, look at the goat. 60 eggs. What you know about that, Nick? Too many eggs. You look like an egg. Alright. Give me dark way. Come the right way. Now, what I found, Shedinja is literally the best when it comes to a team in anything, I think. 2 costs. I have 2 more costs. I need extra space. Give me a pickup boy. I usually take this one, but I need to take this one. Actually, no, I don't. I can take this one. Oh, it's too expensive though. Oh, we actually only need 2 eggs. Nah, he got hold. You got hold, gang. I can't help you. I can't help that, coach. Like 2 more, like you would have been in here. It's just like. It's sad though. I get 1 extra 1.75, please. So these are my options. Last. Hey, I could bring this dude for 1 cost. Wait, it's not actually sorted. What? I'm still looking down. Actually, oh no, I need to go off what is available. That's it. Nigga Evie. Oh, I pressed candy count, not cost. Now these are the options. Group cardio. And the audio. I think Honey Gather is better than Pick Up. No cap. The other one costs too much. He has to go back down. What's he even playing? Alright. Let me do this part first before we watch a video. Let's see. Yeah. I need a shiny Smeargle. I heard Bo's S tier. Do this one. Yeah, makes no sense. Well, technically, I'd swap this one for it means you can evolve it into anything. I might go Glaceon. I just think Glaceon's cool. Also, Glaceon's good stats. Also need eggs for the so it's cool. That's better. Alright, I'm gonna put the vid on. Let me see. I saw a few. Oh yeah, I had a meat video to watch. Hey yo, pause. Um, alright. I need to make the Kenny video. I watched the new Creepcast. That John, I think it's alright. Stream me down, stream me down. Ew.
Lured sailors in with their songs leading
Let's
to the
skip.
untitled.
See,
Exclusively
we skip
something
it
you
playing.
do because you have to, right? I would say almost everyone doesn't wake up clicking their heels, happy that they're going to work, right? Can we all agree?
Me. If you love your job, you want to be there.
Well, when you show up, it makes me not want to show up to work, so.
Man,
Back in the
you
day,
do bro
the
like
workplace
that.
was a far more rigid place where you put your head down and you did what you were told.
Yeah.
Nowadays, there's a higher priority advocating for yourself in the workplace, as well as pushing for a healthier work-life balance, right? People aren't in the coal mines anymore. We have a bit more. I mean, don't get me wrong, people are still pissing in water bottles at Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
But you'd have to think things are a little better. Right. With Gen Z entering the working world, we've seen these values clash with older generational values. Not only that, but with TikTok, we've seen a lot of popular trends emerge from people reacting to the cruel realities of the corporate American atmosphere. So let's talk about all the various Gen Z workplace trends. The only reason that we even wanted to make this video was because there's a trend going on right now called the office siren. You see, the office siren trend essentially consists of women wearing and showing off their outfits, a modern interpretation of the 1980s power dressing. Remember that? Like Balenciaga, big suits, you got shoulder pads, power dressing. And power dressing aimed to incorporate popular male fashion into clothing for women to wear in the workplace. This would often consist of things like padded shoulders, wide leg trousers, and quality fabrics in darker neutral colors like this. What do you think of that? That's a strong, independent woman, Nick. Get used to it. Sorry. Hey, the future is female. The goal was to defeminize women so they would be taken more seriously in a predominantly male workplace. And over time, this evolved into a more unique style that introduced flashier colors and designs while still appearing professional, right? After a while, they're like, I'm bored, dude. Put a little cayenne pepper on this and think, wah-bah! That's what you get. Emerald, bam! Does anyone remember Emerald? Who? Bam! Starting in the 2000s, workplace attire has shifted to a much more casual style, which removes the necessity for power dressing in a majority of professional environments, right? People showing up to UPS are wearing the brown. They're not wearing power suits, they're wearing the brown.
That'd be impressive. UPS carrier was wearing
If a male or female, if they were power dressing at me, walking into my house, dropping a box, a man in a full suit dropping a box at my house is very suspicious. Just look weird. I'd be like, what are you doing?
stylish.
Yeah, but if the jacket had like a little UPS logo on it, I'd be like, that's kind of sick. If they're doing that, they gotta go full butler mode, I think. You gotta have like a little bow tie. Yes, master. Carry a package like this, take very short steps. You have like a platter you put the boxes on. Right away, master. The office siren trend brought back this type of aesthetic, but with more emphasis on sex appeal.
Yeah, they defeminized it. Now they're bringing the femininity back.
They defeminize things, and they're just like, how about we get the ladies back in, huh? What would Beyonce
we need
say
something to
about
look
this?
at.
The
Like, damn.
word siren refers to the Greek mythological creature that lured sailors in with their songs, leading to their untimely death. That feels maybe a bit cruel. Do I look sexy? You siren. You harlot. I don't want to hear your songs.
It's because they're tempting the men at the workplace to get fired.
Am I supposed to look or not? I don't know. Can I look at you? That's what she's saying. She's like, I don't know.
What's the hell with the cave?
And many of these TikToks had a similar format where women
Oh,
wearing
73.
business attire would film themselves
I
pretending
hit?
to work on a laptop. in the
I didn't
middle
get
of
I didn't get
Ohio.
one hit.
To be
Damn,
fair,
73
if I
no
was like a
hit.
63-year-old truck driver, I'd be like, okay, come on, you got soft hands.
They got me, bro.
That kind of meme. But then
73
also,
no
she's
hit.
like, we're working. Look at us, we're doing Java. We're coding in Java.
We're vibe coding.
We're vibe coding. I want to make an app that lets me make pina coladas with my feet in the pool. Create vibe code.
I mean, if
That
you
sounds
do
like
it,
he's
would
dead
you?
like
Work in a
40.
pool?
Holy shit.
No. Well, one, I feel like I would ruin my laptop, and then also two, I mean, like, I like swimming. Do I want to be just floating around all f***ing day? No, I'd rather take a nap. I'd rather be working from my house on my couch, and every once in a while just be like working and just be like,
Oh, I forgot. I still got more Charmander eggs.
just kind of slip into a sleepy state. Oh. But to be fair, if I was a young, cute little princess, or if I was a handsome man, maybe I would be out there. Oh, my abs are just
But they-
good.
Oh, no, it's the same. I'm
Going to the
tripping.
pool now just because of my
Well, if they made it
orangutan
higher.
body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think
Behind the
it
scenes,
can get
like
higher.
Mighty Joe Young or something like that. That's what it looks like every time I get into a pool. Yeah, exactly. But other women focus more on the sexual side, right? Making videos about how much they want to work an office job just to dress up like an office siren. It's cute. I wish I was going into work today. One of those things. Look how hot I look. I wish I could go to a corporate job today. And some guy's like sitting in his car, like watching this before he has to go work like 10 hours in an office job, just like opening his glove compartment and grabbing a gun and just being like,
I've seen a couple videos
My
of
dog
office
barked at that.
sirens being like, they have to go talk to HR because they're too sexed up.
well, yeah. Well, of course. Well, yeah, they're like, you can't actually show your asshole during meetings. She's like, siren. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. Watch out, sailors. And like, you work for HP. We make printers. You can't do that. You know, and some see this style
Where's
as
he barking at?
empowering, right?
He'd be
While others
barking
feel
sometimes.
that it reinforces the sexualization of women in the office setting. For people that have traditional corporate jobs, they're well aware that most of these outfits are not actually something that you can get away with wearing in an office. I mean, obviously, they're being like, you have to be a dunce to think that you could wear the short thing and that their tits are just like popping out and they're like,
I literally never seen that. He just barking.
today.
Yeah.
And so
Let me
it's
see.
just like, you're going to get fired day one. Congratulations, you got fired. However, one now deleted comment from TikTok details the story of how someone she knows lost out on an amazing job opportunity because of this trend. And this is that deleted comment.
You have a college credit paid 25-hour intern position that goes straight to a 6-figure salary job at graduation.
Where? Where is this and where was I, is what I want to say. My God.
The girl wore an office siren outfit day 2 and was immediately fired for it. And yes, we can fire someone for that. It's the contract she signed when taking the job.
What do you mean? And you are to not wear anything revealing, unless you want to roll the dice. We'll see how I feel on each day. I'd like to think in the contract for the job, he's like, if you're going to have boobage, it needs to be hidden by 2 buttons. And if your ham hocks are going to protrude from your pants, then see me immediately. Sign here.
I bet no boob windows.
If boob window is in the contract, I'm going to be very excited.
It's in the contract she signed when taking the job. Literally lost a guaranteed $200,000.
Imagine losing a $200,000 job just because you had to get all sexed up, dude. You know what? At the same time, I'd say, what were they wearing? What do you think they were wearing that could have been that bad? Do you think that it was way too sexualized, or do you think it was like a little...
I've seen some crazy shit at work, but I work in warehouses.
Do this? A mini skirt? Shame on you. Get out of here.
Like, there's one shawty-
She went full.
I don't know. I think
siren.
like she was just loose or something, bro. Cause like she pulled up. I think no fucking shirt, just
That's an outfit.
a jacket.
Damn.
and then she started getting hot.
Not at work, unless you're.
She pulled up with no fucking shirt, just a jacket.
Floor trying to sell some big stuff for a company or whatever. Hey, I bet you that contract goes out the window. Jessica, show more of these. We gotta move those printers. And one woman reportedly took her outfit inspiration too literally and ended up wearing a similar fitting outfit at her corporate job. She ended up getting fired and decided to sue her coworker who believed that that was the person to blame for her firing. Her coworker made a video to voice how stupid of a reaction it was, stating, quote,
Babe, I don't wear those outfits for fun. I literally wear them to get them taken off on camera.
what?
Is this an OnlyFans?
I'm like, what?
She's like, I wouldn't wear that unless I was being recorded. Snap, snap, bitch. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
One of the most viral things to come out of the Gen Z corporate space is the infamous Gen Z boss had a mini video. Last year, an Australian skincare startup company named TBH Skincare posted a video to their Instagram page that instantly became the...
I got a red, but I already have that one.
In the video,
Yeah, you're weird,
a group of
game.
girls are
You're weird for that.
jealously
You're
singing
dead
and
weird for
circles as
that.
They hype each other up, and people were quick to lambast them for being too cringy.
Gen Z boss enemy. Gen Z boss enemy.
Oh, wrong button.
Sailors in.
Wrong button.
Leading to their
Wrong button. GG.
That feels maybe
I tried to reflip because I miskilled.
Do I look sexy? You
I see what part I was
You
at.
heartlet. I don't want to hear your songs.
It's because they're tempting the men.
She signed when taking the job. Literally lost a guaranteed $200,000.
Imagine losing a $200,000 job just because you had to get all sexed up, dude. You know what? At the same time, I'd say, what were they wearing? What do you think they were wearing that could have been that bad? Do you think that it was way too sexualized, or do you think it was like a little provocative and they were just like, you can't do this? A mini skirt? Shame on you. Get out of here.
I'm imagining she went full on siren.
I mean, I have seen some where you're like, word? You know, like, yeah, that's an outfit? All right, well, damn. But if you got the goods, Nick, are you not supposed to show them?
Not at work, unless your job is sales.
Well, listen, if you're at a convention floor trying to sell some big stuff for a company or whatever, hey, I bet you that contract goes out the window. Jessica, show more of these. We gotta move those printers. And one woman reportedly took her outfit inspiration too literally and ended up wearing a similar fitting outfit at her corporate job.
Cornerstone.
She ended up getting fired and decided to sue her coworker who believed that that was the person to blame for her firing. Her
Hey,
coworker
Corian?
made a video to voice how stupid of a reaction it was, stating, quote,
Babe, I don't wear those outfits.
What's say
for
Porion
fun.
stats again?
I literally wear them to get them taken off on camera.
Pull them up, please.
what?
Is this an OnlyFans?
I'm like, what?
It's funny that you can actually now
Wear that
pull up
unless I was being
stats like
recorded.
this.
Snap, snap, bitch. Bye-bye. Bye. One of the most viral things to come out of the Gen Z corporate space is the infamous Gen Z boss had a mini video. Last year, an Australian skincare startup
110
company
spat,
named
HP
TBH
130.
Skincare posted a video to their Instagram page that instantly became the
Low
target of
defense.
ruthless criticism. In the
You see the
video, a
shiny.
group of girls are joyously singing in a circle as they
Purple.
hype each other up, and people were quick to lambast them for being too cringy.
See the shiny on this one? Oh, I can't see the shiny on Joe Tion because I've never seen it before. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, it pisses me off. Listen, I'm all down for
I want
girls being
Espeon,
girlies
low-key.
and boys being with the boys, but guess what? What the is this?
It's just girlfriends having fun at work.
Do your job and go home. Do this in a bar. You know what I mean? Don't do it in an empty conference room, itty bitty titties and whatever. You know what? Men rise up. Why can't I say small fat
And an attitude.
small fat and an attitude? Small fat and an attitude. Prolapse and a raise. I don't know what the fuck it is. This video turned out to be an older trend that was super viral at the time, originally posted by Who Gives a Fuck, and it became so popular that even celebrities like the cast of Parks and Rec were joining in.
Pony in a cashmere shirt. Pony in a cashmere shirt.
Because celebrities just can't let it be. They gotta join in. Okay, you guys are not watching the show. Watch us do it now, please. The skincare company didn't expect their video to blow up the way it did, and were even more surprised to see the unnecessary scathing comments, which I'm not gonna lie. Listen, is it cringy? Sure, but come on now. What, people can't just dance in a circle and make some songs? Come on.
This like bred a lot of misogynist people.
Oh, this is the thing that bred a lot of misogyny. This is the one thing that bred a lot of misogyny. Misogyny was like kind of dormant before this, and this is, I do like the comment of this. People say this is what lost Kamala the race. Republicans are going to win on this one.
Why do you do
They
that?
ended up responding to the hate by making another video, and this time replacing the lyrics to the song with mean comments they received.
Jennifer got bring it back. Jennifer got bring it back. Women should go back to the kitchen. Women should go back to the kitchen.
Which, you go girls. Hey, Gen Z, way to own the workplace. Regardless, their page spiked in followers, and their viral video brought tons of traffic to their skincare website, leading to a noticeable increase in sales. So who won? I think they did.
And they're also in Australia.
And they're Aussies.
They don't care about American politics.
Who gives it? They're like, I lost Kamala the race, dude. I'm worried about eating babies. And
Said, bro, I'm in Australia.
Standing outside my back door. Have you seen that shit? Someone like looking.
I'm
at like,
currently boxing a kangaroo.
giant buff kangaroo.
And they choke dogs.
Yeah, and he's like, give me back my dog. And he knackers him in the face. You got knackered. Peace off. I had to bleep that, but over time, as the newer generations entered the working world, they found themselves dissatisfied with the state of workplace culture. While it's become common for people to go above and beyond to help their company succeed despite a lack of proper financial incentive, Gen Z began to push back, including introducing the phrase quiet quitting. Long are gone are the days of the 2-week notice. Now we quiet quit. This is the 6-month notice, ladies and gentlemen. The quiet quit. While quiet quitting has been around as a concept for quite a while, the popularity in the movement recently has been attributed to the Gen Z use of it for viral. Basically, trying to get them clicks, dude. You gotta get them clicks. If you don't have the clicks, are you even living? I don't think so. The point of quiet quitting is to stop doing things that don't match up with your actual job description, and essentially, it means no longer putting in more effort than you have to, which, in my opinion, yes. Especially if you're working for, like, a giant conglomerate or something. I don't have to do other for you, dude.
Walmart?
Like Walmart, yeah. Walmart? You wouldn't go above and beyond for Sam Walton and his family? It is common for employees to take on bonus tasks that extend past what they were hired to do without any hint of additional financial support. You know what I mean? You're working maybe longer hours, you're taking in other people's job descriptions, stuff like that. It normally just trickles in, but I will say, I think half the time it's for like shift leads who are like, hey, we're behind on this. Do you mind helping? I wouldn't say it's just Sam Walton being like, no, now do this. Maybe it is sometimes. I don't know.
This is what I say when the shift lead asks for help. I say, not my job.
Quiet quitting. That's what I do. I do that now. Hey, actually, man, I kind of hurt my back. Do you think you could help me? Not really in my pay grade. Quiet quitting, more appropriately referred to as acting your wage. Acting your age is funny. Is a means to stop higher ups from taking advantage of workers. Some describe it as merely setting firm boundaries to avoid having work encroach on their work-life balance, which I think is fair. I do think some people, they toe that line a little too much. You just gotta be like, no. I worked for, remember when Sprint was a phone company? I did some work for them one time. Those my email you at like 2 in the morning.
I remember Sprint.
Can you come in?
You know, or just being like, you gotta make this edit. I'm like, oh, like, what? Right now? It had to get 30 minutes. No! That kind of brutal. But this means avoiding non-mandatory meetings, showing up early, or staying in late. As this began to catch on, surveys began to show that around 64% of employees considered themselves quiet quitters. This was especially prevalent during the COVID work from home era.
No
where it's
hits.
harder to monitor people on their job. First off, if you were working your ass off during the COVID era for like a big company, what the f are you doing? That was the first time to just get paid and relax.
If you had an essential job, you couldn't.
It's true. I want to thank all the Door Dashers. Remember when they did that? We want to thank the heroes that fed us during the pandemic. Did you see each post like that? Yeah, there's a post being like, I just want to take time to thank the heroes that fed us during the pandemic. They're talking about like Uber Eats and DoorDash delivery drivers. I'm like, well, goddamn, muff mixed up 4 of my order, so I'm not thanking them too much.
Not all heroes wear capes.
It's true. Some people have taken the idea of quiet quitting and applied it to areas outside of their job. For example, someone posted TikToks discussing how they've been quietly quitting friendships and people by no longer initiating conversations. Autism.
That's just autism. That's so yeah.
As well.
Oh, I know this one.
You're like, I know this is all too well. In the case of interpersonal relationships, many believe that this is a cop-out for having a direct conversation about problems that you're having, which obviously it is. Nobody wants to have the awkward conversation. I don't want to be your friend anymore, dude. You suck. Or I suck, but I think you suck. You know what I mean? Actually, you're the problem, but you're just like, actually, you're the problem. It's just people being like, I just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with it today. Even though like 7 months ago, you could have just been like, I don't want to do this anymore. And now it could have been totally resolved by now. Not only does the younger generation want to fight back against being undervalued in the workplace, but they also want to address the prevalence of worker burnout. One of the ways people want to approach this is by acquiring what's referred to as lazy girl jobs. Lazy girl jobs is another concept within the anti-work movement that emerged from the idea that people should find work that is financially safe while also reducing the stress that comes with high-intensity jobs. That doesn't feel very Gen Z and woke. Essentially, it aims to go against corporate hustle culture because life should be about more than just your career. And in a video by she coins this term and refers to occupations like account managers, marketing associates, and receptionists. Jobs that can be remote, financially safe, easy, and flexible. Lazy girl jobs.
This is
I'm gonna need one of those low key.
Lazy girl job. Get in that pool. Hop in that pool, girl. The video sparked the trend of acquiring and showing off your lazy girl job, and critics of the movement believe that lazy girl jobs are going to stop workers from developing useful skills to take them farther in their careers, and it's also resulted in companies looking at their workplace and removing jobs that resemble lazy
Oh yeah, they definitely
jobs.
get rid of
Because
those.
of this, they're just like, get that out of here. And I will say there is
You just snitched on yourself,
you
you're
should try to
gone.
find a career where you're like, I actually want to develop a skill or use this
I'll
as
tell
a
you too loud.
job, but it's going to be beneficial towards something later on. But just like potato couch surfing these work because it's
Oh no, all the jobs I work, they couldn't get rid of my ass. They be needing my shit.
Because if you get fired, that's
Well,
it.
Bro,
And you don't have
hold
another
on.
skill.
Bro, when I was working at UPS, bro, they had me doing everything. And she was like, you're not quick enough. And she's hating. I talked to her boss, and she's like, yeah, no, she tripping. Like, we can talk about that all day, how it's supposed to be done. Because what would happen is I would work, and what I would do, I would kind of like leave it messy a little just to get everything in there instead of like letting it go by. And what they want, and the thing is, and at the end, I would clean it up. That's the thing. But how they want to do it, they want to come in right when it's time and say, oh, you can leave. Instead of me cleaning it up. And he's like, oh, no, you do it bad. It's like, no, you didn't let me clean it up. And that's pretty much what happens. You let me keep up on the difficult stuff. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think she was trying to like say I was bad, but the thing is, I've been there for 2 years. I know exactly what is too much work. I know exactly what's too much. At a certain point, I just thought I'm not gonna put full power in. I know exactly this one. Like she's put me in the middle ones. Those ones have always been tough. And the thing is, there was a girl on the other side, and they're practically the same. And she always has trouble, but they just don't care. They understand. Well, we we need you to do more. Well, I think I used to be. Hey, I used to. What on? Wait, Glaceon or Espeon? Let's look at the stats. I said Glaceon first. Dude, fuck that. Okay. Yeah, I think does Glaceon have a better ability? I don't remember. Oh, this one kind of fire. How you doing?
No way to also like grow. Like you're always just kind of stuck in this weird nebulous place of like floating around looking for stuff, which also too could be a result of people just being like the job market sucks or it's hard finding stuff.
Oh, it has
So
snow
competitive,
cloak,
find
snow
jobs,
warning
I
instead of
don't know,
pickup.
hop in that pool, girl.
Shit. I
While
didn't
some
think of
people
that.
online try their hardest to find an easy.
Oh, lost my
laid-back
pickup,
job.
man.
Others flock to TikTok to share.
Bro
how
barely
to
picked
live
up
the
anything
corporate
anyway.
grind. Let's talk about TikTok's corporate girlies.
Technically, I could go
Some
back,
people
but I
use
don't care.
corporate girly hashtag on TikTok to post content that glamorizes the busy 9-to-5 structure. Unlike with a lazy girl job, these people work beyond their expectations and love coming into offices. And creeps. It freak me out. Anybody who's like a bootlicker at their job, weird, I don't know. Even if you work at like a place like Nike or something where you're like, I really love it. Ah, dude. Happy to be here. Also, it feels forced. I don't know.
They're going to go up the corporate ladder.
Those are the people that are going to be the bosses in the future that you hate. But also, do you think it's better to go into your job being like, I don't think you have to be miserable, but just like, is it weird to just like glamorize this thing? Like, I love this. That has to be a healthier mindset, right? Even if people are like, I hate my job. If you're actually content with it, is that a problem?
I think being pleasant around people.
Well, you know what it reads like? It reads like you're in a cult where people are like, you don't even realize you're brainwashed. I think that's why. You know what I mean? Like a person's just like, and I can't wait to stay out later just to help out the team. People are like, you go home. What? I'm glad you're happy, but I feel bad for you at the same time. I don't know. It's weird. These videos consist of work routine videos and office motivation with enough hashtag girlboss energy to make people think that they're going to work is the coolest thing in the world. I'm going to work. It's like going to Coachella. It's essentially career porn. Some people get a lot of motivation from these videos, while others are disgusted by the career chipper attitude. Really think it just all depends on where you're at in your life. Could be some person who's just like, yeah, I am going to get up and I am going to try. And there's other people who are like, I'm dead inside. Either or.
It's a spectrum.
It's a spectrum, like autism. Many people online think that the phrases like corporate girly or lazy girl jobs are cringe and make women look like children, which I agree with both those. It's just like, I don't know, it's weird. Lazy girl jobs is a pretty funny derogatory thing though. Oh, you're a hostess, so you got a lazy girl job? It's like, I feel like hostess could bust.
All right, hostess actually be working though.
Crazy receptionist jobs. I don't know. It's just kind of funny. But also corporate girly, I will say. I'd be like, off. I'm a corporate girly. I'd be like, cool, get a new hobby. Collect stamps. That's what I'd say. Do something cool. I don't know. Anything else. And on the polar opposite side of the internet, a woman named Brelly Acero went viral for posting a TikTok where she cried over stress of having her first 9-to-5 job, which is just really funny.
I'm so upset. Oh my god. Nothing to do with my job at all, but just like the 9-to-5 schedule in general is crazy.
And also, I think way more common than people think. I've met so many people who are like, I can't take it. Just off of some, like, they work at CC's Pizza or something. It's crazy. In her video, she rants about how it's impossible.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. My job now kind of easy.
Because of her long commute.
I think it can be considered hard if you didn't do the shit I did.
At the same time,
Like, when I was at fucking UPS, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, that shit was difficult. That was actually a hard job. That shit I'm on now, that shit is Mickey. It was designed by the Japanese. They made that shit easy. That shit dead easy now. Let me see. Strength and endurance. You? I guess. Icy wind. Why would I use icy wind? Look like I can't read.
essence and the soul of it, I feel you. I feel it in my bones. Granted, wouldn't post it because also you have to realize that every other human being is doing it as well. So it feels a bit where it's just like, pick yourself up a bit and reevaluate, you know, it'll be all right. And for most people, this is beyond normal, which led to tons of support being thrown away from those that are sick of their jobs, sucking away all their energy and ruining chances of a social life. And this sparked a heated online debate about Gen Z is just lazy, or if perhaps they raise a good point about the absurdity that is the modern work culture, which I think could be both. I think everybody's a little lazy, and I think that work can suck. Also, I'm a fence rider and I have no opinions. I'm really trying to cover all my bases here, all right? With everything costing more, there is a reliance on dual income households. And with worker burnout being more and more common, people felt that this woman was onto something. The post had moved on to Twitter, where a hyper-conservative audience began lambasting all of Gen Z as unfit for the modern working world, claiming that they're too weak and sensitive to handle it. AKA the man who has sunglasses in his profile picture and he's either taking a selfie in his truck or there's an American flag behind him. And then that's the whole, like, you got soft hands kind of thing. Soon after, Brill reported that she had eventually lost her job for reasons unrelated to her viral video. And however, her TikTok has nearly 700,000 followers at 22 years old, and she's likely more than fine because follower counts equate to money.
I need to be in my car and start crying. Work is too hard.
He's right. Holy shit.
I mean, it's kind of funny. It's just kind of funny.
Well, you're not like a white woman. You're also not that pretty.
I don't know what else I'm supposed to tell you, you know?
Quit. Get a different job.
Yeah, I think it's just more like, I think the job sucks. One, because it's something new, but you know, with time, change is fine. Like, you'll kind of adapt to it. But also too, the job could just also not be a fit, and it sucks to go look again, but it might just be better to go look for a new gig, you know? For those that chose to stick to their grueling jobs, people have concocted more unique ways to slack off.
Oh no, I don't work at a desktop. I just be pushing box. No cap.
Productivity, aka pretending to work. Most people have experienced pretending to look productive.
And the thing is, like, at my job, if I want to, I could go get a desk job. Here's how it works. You have the skills and all that. You can't move. But I think I can also work in IT there, but you got to be a team lead or something, and then you can go there. So I might do that. I should know. I'm gonna lie, you're making crazy paper over there. Like he said, some folks in there just running up 100K. No cap. They ain't even up there.
Activity, also referred to as task masking, can include typing loudly and aggressively on your keyboard, walking quickly around the office to appear busy, and switching browser tabs rapidly as if you're deeply researching something. Instead of just sitting down and doing what you're supposed to for the day, we're just going to procrastinate and just pretend that we're doing it. To be fair, I think there's some jobs where it's like, I can get this done in 30 minutes. So I get that. And that, to me, those are jobs where I'd be like, I need to look.
Yeah, no. And the thing with that is, if you do that shit in 30 minutes, they gonna want it 30 minutes every time. So you gotta space that bitch out. So you got all the time needed. And then some.
For something new. That's a prison sentence. It really is. You're just like, I'm supposed to do this, and I'm like, okay. Because those are also jobs where you're catered to do more than what you're actually hired to do.
Yep. Oh my goodness. I'm so lucky I don't have that shit. Oh my goodness. Bro, I don't have to do that shit. By UPS, bro, they would if you worked a little harder, they're gonna make you do something even harder. So what I would do, I would purposely not go too fast. I wouldn't try my hardest, and then you could tell after a while. But I'm not about to be, because I remember it was dude at the back, and he was at the back the whole time I worked there, and that's just way too difficult. And the thing is, it was so bad. I'm not sure who they gonna get to replace, bro. I remember there was another dude on the other side who was working with that, bro. Quit. Can't blame him. I'll go too.
When I had
and they wouldn't fire me. I think I was like 50 times, but it's kind of inflated because when I first got there, the manager on that shit was kind of ass, and everybody was late because nobody cared. And then they actually start fixing the management. So then they go back. It's like, oh damn, this nigga been late 40 times. But the thing is, I would be late by like 2 seconds. Or I would be I'd be right there. So it's not like I'm actually like missing. Cause I'm right there. So they let that shit slide.
Reception is, I'd get bored and I would just draw.
He's like, wait, I didn't get late 500 times. But he's always there. What do you look for?
Anyways, I left that.
There was something so cathartic and good feeling I had when I wrote it. It's almost as if my mind was trying to say something.
One time though, I hit. I think I was still late for that. That was the crazy part. One time I think I did the thing where you drive up and you park at the front door, run in and clock in, and they still made me late, bro. I think I forgot my key or something. I don't know. I was late because of that. That was crazy.
My mom's like, this comes off like psychotic.
Yeah, it does. Well, you probably look like the Zodiac killer. Also, you're like leaving it out so someone's gonna find it. Like, drop it.
Why does it say no and help? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Mr. Giggles is talking to me again. And this has become a trend online as well, with people posting videos instructing others on how to do it effectively. You gotta show people how it's done. And phone activity is much more common than you'd think. A 2024 Work Human study reveals that 32% of workers admit to be pretending to do their job, which is also got to be so much lower than what is actually out there. Also, who's gonna be like, I totally just pretend to work. I think other people would be like, this is a test. I'm going to get in trouble for who's watching me.
yeah, they're handing them out at work.
Yeah, exactly. Here, take one of these and fill it out. You're like,
Be honest, they're anonymous.
we don't even know who's doing it. He like puts up a GoPro like right on your cubicle, right on your cubicle desk. You're just like. On the other hand, 37% of managers do so as well, which I love that too. I got promoted. I feel like they're like, I got out of the trenches and now I'm not going back, dude. It is living la vida loca now. The most common reason for this can include poor work-life balance and the feelings of burnout, like every other fucking thing. But what happens when you just can't take your job anymore? Well, some people just want to clean out their desk and storm out ASAP. Some Gen Z workers have decided to take a different approach. Let's talk about revenge quitting. Revenge quitting is when you leave your job, but purposely do it in an inconvenient way that causes chaos for the employer. Many are doing this as a way to stick it to the companies with toxic work environments. I've had so many people do that. I had this job where a guy was like, I'm going to quit, and he hated his job, and he picked up like 7 shifts. He told people, I'll take your shit, I'll take extra hours, and they just didn't.
Oh my goodness.
Like
He's a
full week.
terrorist.
I made plans, I can't come in, and it f***ed over the whole thing.
Damn.
Yeah. To be fair, that's
Oh, bro tried to put the string, but we banned it. Got his ass.
Yeah, which in his mind, he's like, chaos. The managers, but
Shaking my head, bro. That shit's banned.
I don't know. Older generations view this as a childish and unprofessional, while Gen Z seems to believe it's justified as a form of protest against unfair treatment. And a simple example could include quitting your job when the team is understaffed, and other people, however, have escalated that approach, right? So
No more stream boo for you.
Texas, a man named Davis Liu worked as a software developer working at a company called Eaton Corp. And after 11 years working with the company, his job was moved around to the point where his job responsibilities began to decrease. Suspecting that he was on his way to being let go, he set out to create a complex and malicious code to infuriate the company. Part of this code acted as a kill switch in the case he was fired. He had created a code he called Hakai, which is Japanese for destruction. The code prevented coworkers from logging into the company server because their company profiles were being deleted on an infinite loop. That's kind of fucked up. Eventually, he was fired. This is when the kill switch went into effect, resulting in their entire system to be inoperable for a long, long time. And in the process, the company lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. It was discovered that Lou's PC was the one executing the malicious code. They discovered that not only was he trying to erase complete project files, but he's also trying to delete encrypted files as well as Linux directories, which is pretty much just he's trying to destroy the entire company to where no one can use anything. Lou was taken to court where he faces 10 years in prison for purposely sabotaging the company. The court date is still pending. My boy's serving some time. They're gonna call him the Lou decade because that's what's getting ready to face him. But what about when you've lost your job and it's time to find another? Well, Gen Z has tactics to anger their employees before they've even stepped foot in the office. It's referred to as career catfishing. In short, career catfishing is an act of defiance from Gen Z workers where they acquire a new job but don't ever show up. Why they do this, I don't really know. They do this without ever communicating to the employer why they ghosted them. They just kind of don't show up and that's it. And the people are like,
Bro, I'm looking this junk up. Hold
this
on.
is a form of protest against poor working conditions, unprofessional hiring practices, and insulting salary offers, continuing the trend of Gen Z workers prioritizing their personal needs more than accepting the modern corporate culture, which good? I think. But I think it's kind of fucked up. If you don't like the salary, just don't do it. There's like also, I think that so many people think that like the people that are hiring them are the evil people. It's like, it's just an employee, whatever. You're fucking over all the other people who are in your position. It's like, well, fucking they should leave too. Like, it's not that easy. Another reason someone may engage in career catfishing is if the job listing description ends up being misleading, or if there are large delays in responses when discussing the potential hire. God, you took too long. After leaving their time wasted, they move on to a different job while pretending that they're still interested in the original, attempting to waste their time in return. And a survey from CV Genius suggests that 34% of Gen Z workers have participated in career catfishing. There's certainly a big difference with how Gen Z handles the working world. To some, it may just seem obnoxious, like the younger people are just not cut out for the normal job nowadays, right? Like the old, they just need to suck it up. Or perhaps we're all just so used to the grueling hours and the reliance of side hustling that we think that this is the way that it should be, that it's just that there's no changing it, this is what it is. But regardless, it's interesting to see how the older generations are reacting to this newfound priority of workplace balance and such with Gen Z. Old generations clashing with, young generations. It's a tale as old as time, but I'm always curious as the generations go on, what becomes normalized with Gen Z to where then the other generation starts fucking with it too, And two, I'll tell you this, the older you get, the more grumpier and crustacean you become. So this whole thing is cute now, but there's gonna be one day when those motherfuckers like, yeah, I ghosted them. They're gonna be sitting at a desk being like, the sucker didn't message me back. Or you just ghosted us. What the It's gonna be the same guy. It's a tale as old as time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching today, and hopefully your work day is going good as well. Wanted to make this too because I feel like so many people are like, hey, I'm working, I'm gonna watch your video then. So if you're at your job right now, cheers to you, buddy. We appreciate you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
I don't want to go to work.
What the fuck? Low key, bruh. I'm on some shit. I might end. Just rest, bruh. I still got a headache. Just rest up, bruh. I'm gonna preview these videos though. One of them comes out in like 2 hours. This one.
Action skills. Hand cannon. Digistruct blade. Shoulder mounted gun.
It was not bad. Then I'll have the rest of my channel right here. Well, I got 7 hours watch time. We up? We're up? Hold on. And I guess I got more coming. Alright, now where's the other ones? I hit 10 hours? We're up. Yo, we're up. Oh, this one just hit. So this one. I just reposted this junk. That one just fucking hit apparently. 999%. Remind me to make more like this. So this one hit 80%. Oh, not bad. The next one, where is this chunk out? What's this? The AI lemon one. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. AI lemon actually had me locked. I'm trying to look at the shorts. I'm not even trying to look at this. I really just want to look at the shorts. Here you go. I got 2 more on the way. I got Amon.
Amon's action skills.
I said way too loud. Holy shit.
Amon's action.
And I was breaking. And I was gonna show it too. And it's actually breaking. The fuck? Alright, I can't show it nowhere, apparently. I got this one. That one comes out in a few hours. This is the one that don't come out till the next day.
Vex's action skills. Phase familiar.
This one, I actually put some work in this one. Elbow grease.
Incarnate. Phase Reaper.
I ain't gonna lie, that one, honestly, I think that was better than the Raw one. I think it's better than both of them combined. Now, you just had so much more to show, though. That's the thing where. Yeah, how do I go back? These niggas let me hold $1 though? Cause holy shit. I'm trying to earn $1. Let me see. I got 2 watch hours, apparently. I think his though. I get off in July. That bit might hit in July though. In July, there's a week we get off. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna try to set up like almost a month's worth of videos. I'm gonna try. But I think I was supposed to go to St. Lucia. So I ain't gonna lie, that Trump done got shit too messed up, bruh. I need to play Kazan. Bro, I'm not hooked on Kazan yet, man. I'm not hooked. We're gonna try again. But I'm not hooked yet. I ain't like, yeah, let me hook was instant, bro. That shit dag. I still got Premiere open, bro. Look how much I fucking did, dude. I still got Premiere open. Bro, look how much I did, dude. Oh my goodness, bro. Alright, stop it. I still have Premiere open. Alright. What the fuck is that?
I knew I was gonna have to look at least one of these, bruh. A singular mattress with what is that? Arby's posters? What?
How the fuck did you? That's Popeyes, nigga. You can tell. Look, what you talking about?
Favorite Mexican Raincoat here. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm not doing too bad myself. Today we're looking at r/male living space. For those who don't know what that is, r/male living space is a subreddit where men post their living spaces. So yeah.
I don't need another, but I'll take it.
All right, first up, we got 32
Lucky?
male. Do you like my 132-year-old church apartment? This picture looks like it got taken out of like a horror game or something. Actually, you know what it looks like? It looks like that one Future cover. And you know, I've been hearing a lot about people buying churches or renting churches for them to live in. And I guess the reason why people do this is because churches are usually cheaper than homes and the economy is pretty trash right now. So there's just people out there that are buying churches, and I guess this guy is one of those people. I can't imagine what it'd be
I'll
like
buy a
living in
church.
Church though. I don't know. That's got to be a little trippy. I low-key want to see what it looks like inside. Oh. Okay, this is a lot nicer than I expected. Got a little hammock right here, some paintings on the wall. Okay, what the? Oh my!
Damn!
I expected it to look like.
Damn!
It looks like a normal house, and a nice house at that. He's got his computer set up.
He got this bitch fire.
Little pieces of artwork on the wall.
I want a church now, nigga. How much I need?
Stand. Bro, this is a solid ass house. What? Bedroom's looking good too. Got the 2 bed stands. I actually low-key want one of these. I've been seeing these everywhere. These little mini little LED lamp things. They look sick. Also, what car is that? Hold on. I gotta see what car. I can't. Okay. Is that a Pontiac G8? I can't really tell. Car people, don't flame me in the comments, please. Okay. Nah, this is actually a sick setup. I never would have expected someone to
Nah,
make
his
this
shit
out
dead
of a
clean,
church.
bro. I'm about to
I mean,
tap
you can
in.
kind of tell that it used to be a church from the inside just a little bit, but not much. This definitely gives off more home vibes or house vibes than church vibes. I like it. Also, having the windows illuminate pink is sick. This is a creative ass space. All right, next up, 39 male. Wife says this is tacky. I think it's minimalist, but fine. He's got 2 safes.
Why do you have safes?
Okay. Motherfucker's ready to pull a gun out of there at any given moment. You can never be too careful. He needs his safes on standby. Nah, but this is kind of tacky, bro. Why not put your safes in, like, the back part of your basement instead of the main living space? There's just a threatening aura coming from this downstairs.
I like the dog,
I
though.
like the puppy, though. But yeah, if he just
Exactly,
gets rid of
bro.
the safes, I think his downstairs will look pretty all right. I mean, maybe put, like, a bookshelf on the right side or some floating shelves, maybe. I don't know. I think I'm gonna start rating
honestly,
these 1 to 10 based off of, like, how inspired I am by them. For this one, I'll
Dead
probably
ass.
put like a, I don't know, a 5 or maybe a 6. Also, you know
I'm not
what?
inspired
If
by that
this
shit
video
at
gets like
all.
10,000 likes, I'll post my room in here and I'll post my gaming setup in my basement. How about that? Let's get this to 10,000. All right, next up. Oh my God, jeez, what?
What the fuck? Are you gay?
On the shelves looks good. That little circular
You gotta be
chandelier
gay.
looks sick. The couches are laid out nice. The poster said,
What the
"I
fuck
spent
is
3 years
this?
digging a basement under my own townhouse." Hold on. Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. So this dude really made this basement like from the begin? What? This must have taken like weeks of work.
Gotta
Hey,
be
shout
gay.
out to the handymen out there that can like do shit like this. This is insane work in the best way possible. If I were to rate this basement, I'd say probably like a 9 or a 10, bro. I know I'd have a chill time down here.
You
Next
gotta
up,
love
19
penis. I'm
male,
sorry,
super
bro.
Humble bedroom. I knew I was gonna have to look at least one of these, bro. A singular mattress with what is that? Arby's posters? Or what restaurant is that? Is that Popeyes posters? And then the Fortnite map poster? Like, dog. To top it off, he has the LED lights to illuminate the room with. I think I'm gonna rate this one a solid 2 or maybe even 3. Nah, definitely a 2 out of 10. Next up, 32 male. Wife left me. First apartment in a new city. This is a nice apartment. I wouldn't doubt if this shit costed like $2,000-$3,000 a month. And he looks like he's in a big city based off of the window. Okay, nice kitchen, nice little incense. W. Okay. Living room looks a little empty. Not gonna lie. I mean, the 2 couches there are cool, but maybe put like a carpet or like, I don't know. I mean, I guess you can't really put too much here because the walls are literally windows, so it's not like you can put like anything on the walls or anything. I guess this is all you really need for a living room if we're being honest. Okay, a little office space. Pretty minimalistic. Bedroom looks really minimalistic as well. There's not many items in this dude's house at all. Not much decor, not much of really anything. But at least it's organized. It's not like he's dirty or anything. It's just, there's just not much there. This is the office space we were looking at earlier. Okay. This room is so empty, bro. Pretty cool city view, I guess. If I'm being honest, this is like...
This shit is
like
clean.
A 6, maybe even a 7. I'll lock this one in at a 7. 38 male, my de-stress room when the going get tough. Oh my God, this is like a
All them
hype
damn
beast
shoes.
dream.
You
Can't say I've
sneakerhead
ever seen a rug like this
bitch.
ever. I mean, it's pretty cool, I guess. And holy shit, that's a lot of sneakers. Dude is a sneakerhead, no doubt. What do we have over here? We got like a, is that like a lizard exhibit or something? He's got a little lizard over there. Okay. I like the flow of this room, no doubt. This is
Yeah,
doing
honestly,
really well. He's
I
definitely
just don't
got
see a
lot of
bed.
decor. I like those floating shelves. He's got kind of on both.
Oh, no,
sides
he said
of
you don't
it.
sleep
The
in here, right?
organization is definitely A1 with this room. And holy shit, this is like walking into a fucking Foot Locker. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a reseller. Also, that poster is pretty cool. All right, this is his setup.
Why they keep
I don't know,
multi-layered?
but I really
So
don't have
far.
any critiques. I'm low-key taking inspiration looking at this.
I
really
am
wanting
too
to get these
low-key.
little hive light things on my wall. They look sick. I know this guy's a big basketball fan. He's got the NBA rug and all these sneakers and Jordan on top there. Oh shit, he's into action figures and stuff too. And anime.
That's mad
I don't know.
anime.
Don't blame me in the comments. I don't know what I'm looking at exactly. It seems to be some
And
action
manga.
figure action. Yeah, there's Iron Man. He's got the Marvel and Captain America. Yeah, that's sick. He's got the Marvel action figures. Honestly, bro, this is like probably a 10 in my humble opinion. I think this is worthy of that. Holy shit, this is the same guy from earlier. He just updated his room. He said, I think I screwed up.
You did way too
I'd
much.
agree with that.
What the
Let me take a
fuck?
closer look at this. Why is everything so compact now? Why? How many fucking sofas does he have? He's got like 5.
He got a baby sofa too.
In this space, dog. This has to be a troll submission, bro. Ain't no way he actually did this and thought, okay, I'm gonna see what the people of Reddit have to think. Hell nah. That's like a 3 out of 10, bro. All right, next up, my small moody house. This picture is sick. What is this, like a millionaire's submission? Like, I can't tell if this is a picture of like a mansion or one of those like makeshift homes that people make. Oh, this is some villainous ass shit. What? I can barely see the room. I can tell that the organization is nice, but like I can barely see anything, bro. Pupper's just chilling on the sofa. This view is immaculate. I would be at peace if I was standing in this room just staring out that window. He didn't include too many pictures. These are the only ones we get. Honestly, if I was able to see more, I'd probably rate it higher. I'd probably give this one like a 7, because based off of what I can see, I mean, he seems like he's got his organization down. Everything's looking and flowing well. I mean, yeah, I'd probably put this at a 7. If I could see more of it, I'd probably give it like an 8 though. All right, last but not least, 34, male, Lagos, Nigeria. Take a look at this. Okay, I already like this. We got a lot of plants in here, some artwork.
I make a bracelet this early.
Nice organization going on. The shoe rack, the coat rack, the dumbbell, of course. Oh, oh my God.
Why did the other one have a better team than this?
I like that guitar too. That shit's sick. You could always put a carpet here, but
got the sorry of the twins.
The organization and decor is on point. I even like those curtains. These are like really well designed. Is that it? Okay, yeah, no, I'd definitely give this one like a 9. If you guys enjoyed me looking at these male living spaces, then feel free to leave a like on this video. It helps out a lot. And if you want to see more content like this in the future, then feel free to subscribe. That also helps out a lot. Also, make sure to join the Discord to send me stuff to react to or look at. Link is in the description down below. You can also talk to chat in there. And yeah, with that all being said, hope you guys have a good one. Make sure to stay hydrated for me, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Bad King Von. Still dead. Damn it. The King Von revival. Drake new album and hit song.
Yeah, baby, I be messed up for ya. Said she wanted me to explore her. Boy, this in the fan, I'm a fiend for pouring syrup. As soon as my plane touches down, I turn my phone on and it chirp.
Damn, not the mid album from Lil Durk though.
Need help cause I'm blinded. God give me direction. Can you send me some angels? Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what did it say? We're Big X?
WP
what the fuck?
I'm trying to defend.
Damn, that should be moving too quick now. What the fuck is it 2 seconds? Her album plus deluxe. Damn, that new album is actually good. I ain't listen to that shit.
I heard you like.
Let's see what they're talking about.
Moan and groan for like 3 bars on the record. Like what the fuck? The skirt, you had like an 8-second skirt on the record.
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
I had a 15-second ad lib. Bruh, you know where that came from.
How the fuck you, like what the fuck make a nigga like Thug do that?
Rest on rest. Just might pull up on my strider. All my diamonds black. You can motherfucking night 'em. All these pussy nigga wet. I'ma murk 'em every night. Pull up screaming blick. Got my motor.
Hell nah, man.
So we just got our first official gameplay reveal for Borderlands 4 in a whopping 20-minute state of play presentation, and I gotta say, it's looking good. We got a much needed look at the game itself, what it's actually gonna look like when we play. I still love the way it looks. It looks very much like Borderlands 3, but looks more crisp, and that's probably just due to the new engine. Obviously, the whole point of this was to show off the gameplay, some of the new things that they're doing. I haven't played Destiny.
I think I seen jetpacks, so I'll make a short on that.
I did. It's reminding me a lot of it, especially from the
what's it called has wings. We saw Amon do a jump, and the other shorty, Harlow, she got gravity powers. I think everybody in this pic can fly.
I love you, Scooter. I love you, Ellie. But I always have hated having to go to a catch-a-ride station to get a vehicle.
Catch-a-ride?
Like, oh, Ellie's been working on this new portable catch-a-ride type thing. Skill trees look massive. The whole gun parts from different manufacturers.
No one gives a fuck about catch-a-ride. Scooter is dead, bruh. Or Scoot. Is it Scooter? Oh, it's Scooter. It's Scooter. Hold on. Is it Scoot or Scooter from Borderlands?
Here's an answer from fandom.com.
Scooter. I was right. I need to make it. Actually, I need to change my Siri so she should be saying this shit to me sometimes. So, maybe just talk. Let's see. Why the fuck is Siri so ass? We have all this chat GPT shit. They need to put that shit in Siri. Siri might be ass.
Really paid attention to that anyway. I just pick up the gun and I shoot. And I'm probably gonna do the same thing here. But these aren't what you're here to hear me talk about. What you want is the lore, the story, the characters. What new things did we learn? Did we learn new things? And the answer to that is yes. Quite a bit, actually. Probably the most important one and the one that I'm most excited about are learning about the characters. In the initial teaser, we just got a glimpse of them walking, which sparked a ton of unnecessary controversy.
They were hating.
Absolutely nothing about them, who they are.
They were saying they were ugly.
Shots of them.
You're ugly.
It's disappointing not getting much.
I think it's just clean.
We're excited about which
I got some of the most character out of all the Vault Hunters.
Has been mended, as now we know so much more about these four, including their names, backstory.
I think it's hard for a siren to be Lilith, though.
So allow me to introduce
still kind of peak. Like if you go back and you play Borderlands 1, but Lilith is still kind of peak, bro. She kind of hold up.
Excited for is the ever classic Siren, and her name is Vex. Her backstory is that she had a rough upbringing that was made more complicated by receiving her siren powers. Her cynical and sarcastic demeanor comes from having to fend for herself and scrape for everything she's got. But underneath her salty exterior, Vex is an empath who knows better than anyone how much life can suck. Ever the pessimist, Vex still believes in helping others, and if helping others means dealing damage to oppressive jerks, Vex will always be first in line. It should come as no shock to anyone that Vex is the one I'm most interested in out of the four, because sirens are the linchpin to this.
I love Amara so much. I've seen people hate on Amara, dude. I don't know how you do it. I was on my main in Borderlands 3, but I loved Amara. She was fucking peak. But if you play, what is that junk? What was the build she had when she went super fast? That build was so much fun. What is that? It was a class mod. Chaos Queen? Is that no? That's him. His name's that shit.
Did somebody say Amara? And you want the Mecha variant for the reasons I've mentioned.
Show the class mod because I gotta remember it.
Did somebody say
Why'd it go back? Yeah, you're weird. Here it is. 6 minutes. Wait. But
we're going to be using the
spiritual driver. That's what it was called. That shit was fun, dude. This shit right here is fun. When Amara activates her action skill, she applies her action skill elements to herself. Amara's gun damage increased while moving. The quicker she moves, the greater the gun damage. Oh my goodness, that shit was fun, dude. Oh, and you farmed for it, and then you got better builds, bro. That shit was so much fun. Oh my goodness, I hate you, Borderlands 2 pillars that are just oh my, and you know its story is ass. The game is bad because the story is bad. No, at the end of the day, I'll come to the game for the game. I'm trying to play. Well, they didn't tell me. I'm trying to hit them buttons, coach. I'll listen to the story. If the story good, that's extra. If the story good, that's a bonus. But if the game good, that's heat. I like that no nonsense shit sometimes. Just shut the fuck up and start shooting, brother. Cause bruh, oh my god. And then like you'll see like Borderlands 2 people who haven't even played the pre-sequel, which is crazy to me. I understand some people didn't like pre-sequel, but pre-sequel is good. I don't give a fuck. It's up there. I played, I think, everything except Tales, which is all story. And obviously, why would I play Tales if their story writing has been going down? That doesn't even make. I don't know why Tales is so prominent when your story writing has been seen as a problem. Right? At some instances, like people hated your story writing, and then you have something that is all story writing, and it's like, okay, I guess. Like if you like, that's like I play like I'm really good at basketball, but then all of a sudden, you know, like I'm also like I'm like really good. I'm really bad at baseball. Like I used to be good at baseball, but now I'm like mid. I'm bad at baseball, and then all of a sudden, like no, for a season I play baseball instead of basketball. No, that shit that don't make sense. You should be playing basketball. That's your shit. That's the thing you do best. It's like no, I want to do baseball. See, that shit don't make no sense, dude. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm about to end. I'm dead yapping. Like dead ass, bro. That's bad yaps. I need to go put this fucking food up. I already cooked it. And I prepped my I gotta dry these clothes too. Yeah, I'm about to end. W short stream. I was just vibing all the time. I go to bed or something. I don't even know if I should go to bed early. I want some weird shit. You know, like on Sunday you sleep in, but it's like do I stay up because I sleep in? But like I didn't do the thing where I sleep in like the whole day though. It's like I guess. All right, I'm in it. Hit that button, bro. Also, new short in 2 hours. Run that bit up, please. I know nobody in this bit for real. Because I don't know, I just like the stream. I think it's a vibe. I just think it's fun to boot up stream sometimes. You know, just hit the button. And then since I have this shit on YouTube too, I can go back and listen to it, and like you can hear the quality difference, dude. Look at the start. Let me see. I might go Glaceon. Because right, and then you go back. The thing is, see, I have all this shit in here. So you go back. Let's go back to this stream. I miss Skull. Oh, listen to that mic, bro. Is this the same? Was that the same mic? I think this is the same mic. Actually, March 7th. March 7th. Actually, I think the mic arrived that day. It might not be the mic. Damn. Damn. That nigga was hitting. But school is so fun. Oh my goodness. Who is he? My rose dinner. Uplifter. Actually, that might not too bad. Bro, I don't know what settings I was using one time, bro. Let's go back even further. Let's see, that was this.
I have one tab. It's so annoying.
Actually,
I'm gonna refuse to make it warmer.
that might wasn't bad. That wasn't bad, dude. That's not bad. I think I was just messing with the settings too much. That didn't sound that bad. Oh, I need to play down patch. They might have fixed my risk though. Listen to this junk. I had the setting. This is this mic too. I just had the settings wrong, I think.
They're so hard to shoot. What the heck is this? I need an up angle?
Oh, yeah, I had no noise canceling.
Let's hit them with the bottom. But they're way too hard to shoot.
I think they were impossible to shoot. I think they were actually impossible. Like, I literally got up right on top of this thing. Bro, I got up on top of that thing and I dead couldn't shoot it. Oh my, bro, look. The thing is, though, they're designed in a way that even if they can't be hit, they'll die, which is very nice of them. Like, even though they can't be hit, they'll die anyway because it's designed in that way. How they will lose health when they're not in a body. Which is very nice. They need to be in the void thing. But do they keep? Does that mean they don't lose health if they're not in a body in the void? I didn't think of that. Also, too busy shooting them to think about that. Dang, no PP. What the fuck? Y'all had me battling. I'm out of 25 moves. What the fuck? What did y'all do to my Charizard? Bro had it rough. Oh, and then W stream, bro.